Good morning, dear class 9 students. Dear students, we have already started the fourth chapter, that is the Mauryan Empire. And already in the last video class, we discussed up to the archaeological source. Today we will continue the same point and we will deal with the another point, that is in pursuance of his policy of non-violence, Ashoka prohibited killing of animals for sacrifice. So in implementing, pursuance means implementing of his policy of non-violence, Ashoka did not allow killing of animals for sacrifice, or we can say Ashoka stopped killing of animals for sacrifice and advocate restraint. Restraint means controlled in the number that had to be killed for consumption. Consumption means we could say selling or for eating meat purpose. Protected some of the animals and in general condemned cruel action against animals. So King Ashoka now he decided to control over the killing of animals and he protected them, and in general we can say he opposed the cruel action against animals. Reference to protection of animals is made in the Rock Edict 1, which states, formally in the great refectory and temple of heaven beloved King Piyadasi, daily were many 100,000 animals sacrificed for the sake of meat food. So even at this day, while this religious edict is under promulgation, or we call was very well known from the sacrifice of animals for the sake of food, some two are killed or one is killed, but now the joyful chorus resounds again and again that henceforward not a single animal shall be put to death. So now King announced in his kingdom that no animals will be killed for any particular purposes. Neither animals will be killed for the sacrifice purpose in the temples, nor they will be killed for the meat purpose. So now onwards, the killing of animals should be completely stopped. Now let us go to second number, that is Sachi Stupa. The stupa is a semi-spherical solid dome-like structure made up of unburned bricks and stone. So you can just see the picture of we'd call the Sanchi Stupa and the design. So this particular Sanchi Stupa is made up of we'd call unburned brick. So the bricks are not burned and stones are also joined together with the bricks to make the dome. The Buddhist stupa has special significance. So these all stupas have the special importance. Significance means importance. It represents the spiritual body of Buddha containing his relics. Relics means the body part of Gautam Buddha, such as hair, teeth, or bones. So in this stupa, the body part of we'd call Gautam Buddha is kept in a casket. Casket means in a small box. A casket containing these relics is placed at the base of the dome. So in a box, small box, these all relics like hair, teeth and bones are kept in the middle of the dome, in the center of the dome. The foundation of the Sachi Stupa was led by Ashoka at Sachi about 45 kilometers from Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh. So this Sachi Stupa was built by King Ashoka himself. There are four gateways in four directions. So we could see only one gateway, but the gates are in almost all four directions which are made. They have curved panels depicting even from the life of Buddha and some tales from Jataka stories. So in these gates, in these four gates, uh, the life story of Gautam Buddha are engraved or they are written in these we would call the gates, and also on the walls of the dome. Buddha is represented by symbol like the peepal tree, lotus or wheel. The pillars are surmounted by capitals which contain sculpture of lions. So the pillars, these all pillars you can see, but we can only see one gate pillar. So in these pillars they are the pictures of different animals like lion, buffaloes, tiger and so on are we would call made. Now let us go to the another point, that is the Mauryan Empire. So we will start with Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of Mauryan Empire. So Chandragupta Maurya was the establisher or founder of the Mauryan dynasty or Mauryan Empire. Not much is known about his childhood, so we don't know, even the historians did not know about the childhood of Chandragupta Maurya. According to a legend, he had been dismissed from service of Nandas who ruled before him. So, according to the historians, we'd call or the scholars, legend means scholars, it is said that Chandragupta Maurya was dismissed. He was removed from the service of Nandas who ruled before him. So, before Mauryan Empire was established, Nandas were ruling in India. He met Kautalya at Takshila. Kautalya, who later became famous as Chanakya, was the son of Brahmin. So both Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya, they meet each other. Kautalya too was wronged by Nandas. So Kautalya was also disrespected by Nanda rulers in their kingdoms. He therefore joined hands with Chandragupta to destroy Nanda dynasty. So both of them were insulted in the Nanda kingdom, or we call the Nanda courts. So they both of them decided to destroy the Nandas. Sorry. After a long series of battles with Chandragupta, the Nanda capital at Pataliputra fell. So there was a very huge war, or we'd call very big battle took place between Chandragupta and Nandas, and Nandas were defeated in this battle, and Chandragupta captured their capital city, that is Pataliputra. This led to the emergence of a new dynasty, the Mauryan dynasty, with Chandragupta Maurya as the emperor. So after defeating Nandas, now Chandragupta establishes a new dynasty in India and new empire, that is called the Mauryan Empire. Alexander the Greek ruler had conquered many states in northwestern part of India. After his death, his territories in Indian subcontinent were taken over by Chandragupta Maurya. With the help of Chanakya, he embarked or began on the consolidation process of his empire. So now, after becoming king of Mauryan Empire, now he focuses on extending his own kingdom in many parts of the Indian subcontinent. In 305 BC, India was again attacked by Seleucus, a former general under Alexander. Chandragupta defeated Seleucus. According to the treaty signed with Seleucus, Chandragupta got Kabul, Kandahar, Herat and Baluchistan from Greek commander. So, after defeating Alexander's, would call the general Seleucus, Chandragupta got certain areas to rule over, and they are all Kabul, Kandahar, Herat, Baluchistan, and many more things. Seleucus gave his daughter Helen in marriage to Chandragupta. After this victory, Chandragupta appointed Pushyagupta as the governor of his northwestern provinces. He then proceeded to the south and captured some territories there. Chandragupta's empire extended from Kabul and Kandahar in northwestern to Mysore in south, and from Bengal in the east to Saurashtra in west. According to Jain tradition, after ruling for 24 years, he renounced the world. That means he left ruling over and he died. He handed over the kingdom to his son Bindusara. So, after ruling for 24 years, now he got retired from his kingship and he handed over to look after his kingdom to his own son, that is Bindusara. So, dear students, today we will discuss up to this point today, and you just go through with this video and try to understand the paragraphs and so on. And wherever you don't understand, you can ask me or you can raise the question by sending me in my WhatsApp number. Thank you.